think it's fair to say that a lot of people feel that Prince Harry has brought a lot of disgrace to the British monarchy. I mean, really, we've never not known such a bad round of publicity, and it's one thing after another. And it truly is brought on, of course, by Meghan and Harry, whichever way you look at it. You know, people just found it very strange, as I'm sure we all did, when Harry decided to marry a woman who he'd never actually met the father in person. I mean, just let that sink in for a moment. Either complete stupidity or literally just buying the story that Meghan literally must have told him, whatever story, whatever version of events that was. Obviously, there's no sign of any reconciliation between herself and her father, even though he's literally less than half an hour or so away. So seemingly Harry buys that particular individual story. Now, of course, we're supposed to buy the story that Harry is literally in the clear regarding, of course, the visa, the drugs, all of that sort of stuff that he openly wrote about in his book Spare. Now, as we all know, so far, his lawyer has basically said maybe he was just highlighting this and wasn't necessarily telling the truth. Nobody actually quibbles that idea, of course, because we all know how Harry and Meghan have simply stretched the truth. The wedding, of course, just became a farce and a complete embarrassment for Lambeth Palace and, of course, the Archbishop of Canterbury. But now it gets really interesting on this side for the simple fact that as they push ahead with this now could happen. Let me explain. Lovely to see you today on this windy day here in London town, and of course lovely to have your company. Welcome one and all subscribers, brand new subscribers should I say. Welcome to the channel. We're a lovely friendly bunch and I'm glad that you've taken the time out to join us. I hope you enjoy the selection that I present to you on a daily basis. I try my best, you know, I like to think what would my chums, that's what we like to call each other, our chums like to see around the world, and does it appeal to you? Some stories of course do well, some don't, but again, it's about sharing experiences and news with each other, isn't it? Company, you know, that's the whole point of the channel. Trying to make friends, keep each other company. Now, somebody who might want to make friends in the future is none other than the former royal known as Prince Harry. And for the simple fact that his hesitancy to reveal exactly what was written on his application visa form regarding his drug use has still remained a mystery. And as we now know, Harry apparently plans to make America his full-time home. Nothing wrong with that. But you see, there are other people now involved. Let me explain. You see, a lot of major celebrities were not given that wonderful opportunity, the thing that's clearly he's been afforded. We're talking about the likes of supermodel Kate Moss, who literally lost thousands of pounds, probably millions of pounds worth of work when she wasn't allowed to enter into the United States because of her drug past. That's allegedly as ever, but all the stories that were printed about her in the tabloids really did her no favours. Likewise, the late singer Amy Winehouse, another problem for her, who had to stay behind here in England, if you recall, simply because she wasn't allowed a travel visa to pick up all of those Grammys. Who could forget that? And more recently, the TV cook Nigella Lawson, who also had a terrible run-in and debacle with this particular instance. Now, moving forward, what I find fascinating about this is I've been told from an excellent legal source that if this does go a little bit further and pushes a little bit more left of centre, as they say, then these people could be at rights also to sue the American government, the visa people. I mean, that's really how bad it could become. Now, when you think about it, these people and other celebrities that are also looking towards this case to see where they stand, well, Harry literally could be forced into the open by the people, the world, the celebrities that he was hoping to join and become one of. Either way, this is proving rather unsavoury, not just for them, but literally for the former royal known as Prince Harry. And when you think about it, this debacle, this shambles, this disgrace is far worse than anything he's written about in his book Spare.